Okay. Okay, so I'm having some technical difficulties again today. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm having some technical difficulties again. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this is any better. Okay. So, hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Today, we're going to do some kitting up, and I'm going to answer some silly questions for y'all. Just kind of get to know me better. So, I want to get this up. Oh, come on now, up on my tablet so I can read the comments. Let's see. And there we are. Let's see. I don't know if I can do this without hearing myself. Okay, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Hello there, Sherry. Can y'all hear me? Awesome sauce. All right, then. Okay, so today we're going to, so first of all, hi, I'm Y, Shenanigans with the Burgs. There is my little logo. And today we're going to kit up. I'm doing an event with another YouTube creator, Pampered with Diamonds. If you haven't checked out her channel, go and do that. She's got a really neat channel. And she is doing an event that started a couple of days ago as a thank you to her subscribers. And so I asked her if I could do this canvas, and she said yes. So we're going to kit it up, and then we're gonna have some fun with some questions today. So this is a really small canvas. So her requirements were that you do a small canvas and then a canvas if you want to. The requirement is the small one. And if you want to do another canvas, make it be anything that you wanted to do that you weren't able to do during an event or whatever. So for my small canvas, and it is small, it's a 30 by 30. It is Ursula, y'all. Oh my goodness, it is Ursula. How about that? I hope it turns out. I really, really do. So something happened to my chat. It went away. Why does it do this to me? All right, I'll have to do it on my computer here. All right. So I am going to kit up this little Ursula. It is a 30 by 30 canvas. I got it from, I believe, AliExpress. I'm trying to get it to lay flat. It is a round canvas. It has 21 colors. It came with just your regular, typical green tray, pink pen, and a pad of wax. I don't use these. I throw them in a bin over here behind me, and I will have them for somebody else who might want them. So they are in these bags, and they are labeled with the number, the DMC code, and of course the AD091-01 is the canvas stock number. So I have a box already. I kit up all of my canvases. This one I'm going to do in this little setup here. I have numbered them 1 to 30 because there are 30 in here. I'm only going to be utilizing 21 of them today. So while I am making all this noise, let me go ahead and put these all apart. And then we can get to answering some questions because they're going to be fun, y'all. Some are serious questions to get to know me a little bit better, and other ones are fun ones. And I'm going to ask that you put in the chat your answer to them. So yeah, this is for an event with Nancy over at Pampered with Diamonds. You can go check out her channel for all the details for this particular paint along. And I just thought this was a good time to do this canvas. I was going to take this canvas to Disney in July, but I think I'm changing my mind, and obviously I'm changing my mind. And I'm going to take something else to Disney in July. For those of you who don't know, my friend Jen, and she is Jen Paints with Diamonds, and I are going to a scrapbook retreat where there are other diamond painters. It is called Croppin in the Kingdom. It's a 4-day long over Labor Day event at the Contemporary Resort. And so we'll be staying at the Contemporary, and we'll be attending the crop, and we will be having a good time. And hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed, we will be going to a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party as well. Okay, I'm just trying to make the camera right, so excuse me for moving. Okay, so let's get to some of these questions. I have a whole lot of them. Okay, so the first one is, what 3 words describe me best? And I'll bet you some of you already know the answer to this one. So what 3 words describe me best? One is, I am honest, to a fault sometimes, honest. I am loyal to my good friends, know me as their loyal friend. And the last one that I would use to describe me would be real. I am real. What you see is what you get. That kind of person. There's no fake here. So my 3 words are honest, loyal, and real. No, not really, Jen. I will do another Disney one, so you don't have to do Simba anytime like soon. But you can if you want. I mean, that's totally up to you. I just decided that this would be a good one that fit this this paint along theme. So that's why I chose it. But you don't have to. You can save it. I will have another one. All of the drills did not come out of this bag. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. So I'm going to apologize in advance. Benson's being a little noisy again today. Yesterday at the Zoom, he was just as mouthy as a dog can be. And that did not stop until well past bedtime last night. So, yeah, he's still a little mouthy today. And so I apologize in advance if you will hear him during this live. All right. What is my personality type? So again, my friends can probably answer this one. I am a type A introvert. I know that's like near impossible, right? Type A and introverted. Oh my goodness. Is there such a thing? Yep, that's me. I am type A. once you get to know me or once I am familiar with something. But I am an introvert. I would rather be the flower on the wall than to initiate any type of conversation with people I don't know. Or, if I go to a party by myself, I stand in a corner. I'm just very awkward and it's strange for me. So, and as I'm getting older, that's getting more and more prominent. That's kind of scary. So I'm really thankful for the Zoom platform. And the Zoom that I'm talking about is I host weekly Zooms on Monday and Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., at least 9 p.m., because I do have a couple of friends that are night owls that like to stay a little longer than that. But boy, 9 o'clock, I'm pushing it. It is past my bedtime. So, yeah, 4 to 9. And if you're interested in that, I will put some information in the description of this video when it's over. So come back and look at the description of the video and you can get the information about that. Or I can just tell you, join Shenanigans with the Burgs on Facebook, and I post it there every Monday morning, and every Wednesday morning I post the link for that day's Zoom. So there you go. You can have it there. If you need to go back and look at this later to figure it out, that's fine too. It will be there on the replay. All right. What is most important to me in life? Well, aside from the honesty, loyalty, and integrity, I would have to say it would be my faith and my family. Let me just say that family isn't always blood. My chosen family is included in that, and you know who you are. Yes, you know who you are. And then we have what brings me joy. Oh my goodness, y'all. What brings me joy? What brings me joy? Running. I'm going to say hobbies because I'm going to say that, what number was this? 10. That hobbies, because I have diamond painting and scrapbooking and collecting craft supplies. That's a hobby, y'all. An expensive one, but boy, it's a hobby. And then we have my husband, of course, he brings me joy. He's a keeper. He's a good guy. Wish I'd have met him a whole lot sooner. But, life is what life is. And my dog, Benson. Yeah, I love that dog. He's a pain in the butt, but I love that dog. He is definitely a dog after my own heart. All right. And then, where are we at? What are my passions? And again, that kind of falls into the same as the earlier question. Running, faith, running, and diamond painting are my current passions. I am one of those people that gives 110% to everything I do, everything. And I mean everything. I don't do anything willy-nilly. I do things impulsively, but I don't do things willy-nilly. It's all or none. And yeah, I give it my all, especially when it's something I'm very passionate about. Like diamond painting. Oh my goodness, y'all. I've only been doing this for 2 years. I have finished a couple hundred diamond paintings, and I have, I don't know, what did I figure it out to be the other day? 130, 120, something like that in my stash. And to some of you, that's not much. To me, that's a lot. More than I'll probably ever get finished. Oops. What did I just do? Poured these in the wrong. Oh, let me just change the lid. Duh. So that's the other thing. The older I get, the more old lady brain I get. I mean, every day it's something new. something new and crazy. So, all right, next question. What am I good at? I am really good at organizing. Organizing my office, organizing a retreat, organizing just about anything. I am really good at organizing. My house, not so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you saw my office, you would not believe that the same person lived in both places. And yes, I do live in my office. But yeah, my house is lived in. It is not Better Homes and Gardens ready. It is just yeah. I'm like, oh, I got to pour these in another bottle. No, just change the lid, Yvonne. Just change the lid. All right, this diamond painting is going to be so quick. I probably will have it done tomorrow. Tomorrow's a snow day. It's not even here yet, but tomorrow is a snow day. I'll be working from home because we're supposed to be getting quite a bit of snow tomorrow. We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. All right. And what are my biggest fears? Oh my goodness. My biggest fears are the obvious spiders and snake. Those are the obvious, right? But my other biggest fear is letting someone down. Like I said, I give everything 110%. And I really beat myself up when I let somebody down because that's not me. That's not what I intend to do ever. I always want to do my very best. I have a little story about that, but it's part of a question later. So I'll wait and tell you that story when I get to it. What keeps me awake at night? Oh my goodness, y'all. Work thoughts keep me awake. I dream. I'm a numbers cruncher. So I do more than just crunch numbers though. At the job that I have now, I am the one and only. It begins and ends with me. And so I bear the weight of an entire organization on my shoulders, and I will beat myself up over something that I did or didn't do that day or forgot to do or something I need to remember to do. And it will keep me awake. It will wake me up. I will dream it. My brain doesn't ever turn off. It is constantly turning, turning, turning. When my brain decides to turn off, oh yes, and rodents. Yes, my biggest fears, rodents. And anything that is not a dog or a cat to me is a rodent. Guinea pigs, gerbils, mice, you name it. It is ferrets. It's all, sorry if I offend anybody, but that is my feeling on it. You are absolutely right, Ashley. Don't you dare show up at the retreat with a rodent. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'll show up with a cricket, a big old camel cricket. That's an inside joke for those of you who aren't in our Zoom. So, yeah, speaking of Zoom, you should come and check it out because we have a lot of fun there. A lot of fun. Probably more fun than adults should have on a Monday or a Wednesday evening. But hey, we have a good old time. A good old time. All right. So, oh, and the other thing that keeps me up at night, leg cramps. Oh my goodness, the leg cramps, people, the leg cramps. Yes, that keeps me up at night. Ah. All right. So, what motivates me? Not money. Most people are motivated by money. I am not motivated by money in any way, shape, or form. I am better at being recognized for something that I've done well. at work, I would much prefer to just be recognized for what I've done. I mean, sure, money's nice, but so often employers overlook the recognition part. Like, my specialty is taking a position where the person in front of me didn't know what the heck they were doing. And I have to get more of these papers. Hold on a second. Oh, here they are. Oh, that's only one more. Oh boy. I have some villain ones. I don't know why I'm not using the villain ones. But so often employers miss the recognizing you for being awesome. All right, so I am a huge fan of these Louina's Designs release papers. And as you can see, I have lots of Disney ones. Look at these cute. Oh my gosh, they are just adorable. Villains. They're baby villains. I'm going to do the baby villains on the other side of this. All right. Yes, baby villains. I love it. Well, you got to start somewhere, right? You start off as a baby and you grow up. Yeah, that's it. I didn't do a very good job of putting these down. Oh, well, it is what it is. So we will just move on from that. All right. So recognition is what motivates me. When you are recognized for something that you've done really well, yeah, it makes you just want to do more of the same. And what activities do I find deeply fulfilling? Okay, well, I have to say diamond painting because it got me through some of the worst times that I've seen in recent history. Also, scrapbooking is very fulfilling because you're telling a story with every page. And that's pretty neat to see a story come to life. So I am using a cat-proof tray. If you know me, you know that that is the only tray that I use. Welcome, Marilyn. Yes, Disney villain release papers, and they are at lowinasdesigns.com. And she also has an Etsy shop. Let's see if I can get this up here so you can see it. It's LOENAS. Yes. And they come in these great envelopes. They are amazing envelopes to keep them in. Yes. All right. So the activities that I find deeply fulfilling, diamond painting, I found it at a time in my life where I was really struggling because, you know, anybody who knows me knows my story. And it started out pretty bleak and has ended up to be just an amazing story. Watch some of my videos and you will hear some of my story. And then scrapbooking because it tells a story on every page. And what do I love to learn about? I love to learn about new craft supplies. Oh my goodness, new craft supplies. Oh, I'm also using some putty this is a sample from Joy's Putty. There it is, Joy's Putty. Keeping it simple, tested and approved for AVs. This is a cucumber melon. It just happened to be what was on my desk, so I am using it today. I will link all of these people in the description after we're finished with the video today. So let me make a note that I need to Lowena's Designs. And I need to Joy's Putty. Joy's Putty is only on Facebook. So you have to order through a messenger with her. Okay. And so I love to learn about craft supplies and I love to learn about new technology. I mean, technology is what got me through I'm going to start with E. It's number 10. Is what got me through, those bleak times when I was unable to move. And so technology with, YouTube and Facebook and all the things. And so I clearly love learning about that. Okay, so one negative about this canvas already, it has guide circles. I really dislike guide circles, but these guide circles are smaller than the drill. Yeah, I like that. So no mica powder fill-ins here. So that's another story in itself. So I did a Adobe canvas a while back and all the guide circles showed. So I had to go and paint it with mica powders to get rid of the circles on the light colors. Okay, what are my biggest regrets? Oh my goodness, there are so many big regrets that I don't care to share on here. But one of my biggest regrets is not staying in touch with some lifelong friends. I moved away and life happens, and, some of them you don't even know where they are today. And so I had, when I was still in Michigan, whoops, I had some really dear friends, and I kind of lost touch with them, and that's kind of a big regret. What are my proudest accomplishments? So I had to grow up before I realized what was important in life. I know a lot of people did, right? So um, one of my biggest accomplishments was getting my master's degree at 50 plus years old and being able to show my children that you can do anything you set your mind to, no matter when in life it happens. So I finished my college degree. I, I went to, these are really sticky. I went to college right out of high school, but I was a single mom with a small child, and it's really expensive to have to pay for daycare, to go to work, and to study, and to go to school. And the job market opened up for me with a pretty lucrative job, and I chose that route. But when my children were becoming college age, I needed to prove something to them. I needed to go back and finish what I started, because how can I tell them that you need to do something when they look at me and they're going, well, look at you, you didn't do it and you're doing just fine. Yeah, I didn't want that. So I I went back to school and finished what I started and enjoyed it so much that I kept right on going. So I got my associates, my bachelor's, and my master's in 6 years. And yeah, that was a great accomplishment. The other of my proudest accomplishments was running my first marathon at 60 plus years old. And I know all of my friends knew that was coming. All of them. Yeah, it's quite an accomplishment. I'm still running today. And well, not today. Like today is not a run day. But yeah, running, I love it. I just love it. It is why, hey, I just said my name in there. Haha. It is why I made some of the choices that I made over the past year, were because I wanted to run again. And that's what I did. And then I trained and trained and trained, and hubby and I ran our marathon dopey challenge. I know I keep talking about it, but you guys, it was such a big deal to me to be able to just run again, just to be able to do it. Anyways, let's move on. If I could change one thing about myself, what would it be? Oh, it would definitely be my anxiety. as I get older, the anxiety gets greater, kind of the OCD tendencies. And if, yeah, if I could change anything about myself, it would be that. Oh, and when I lost all the weight, I lost my butt, and I would love to have my butt back. I know that sounds crazy. Probably TMI, right? Those are the things I would change about myself. Yes, get my butt back. What is something I find inspiring? Oh my gosh, y'all, you're probably not going to believe that I'm going to say this, but one of the things that I find inspiring are seeing other people succeed at something that they have struggled with or that they've wanted for a very long time. Especially if you had a hand in helping to motivate and inspire them. Yeah, I find that extremely inspiring. Seeing people go out of their comfort zone to do something that they really, really want to do. Yes, that's very inspiring to me. To whom do I go to when I need advice? Oh, well, here we go. No separation of what is that, country and state here, whatever. Anyways, first thing I do is I pray about it. I take all of my things to God always. And so if I've ever told you that I will pray for you, please know that I mean it. That I am actually probably stopping right then and there to pray for you because there's just such great power in prayer and answers, life question answers when you pray. The other person that I go to when I need advice is my hubby. He knows me better than anybody besides God in the whole wide world. And he knows what's going to be right for me, even if I can't see it. Now, he will anger me sometimes because he doesn't give me the answer I want. But, God does the same thing. But this isn't a Christian talk. So, anyways, yes, God and my husband. And what is my favorite smell? I have a couple. Authentic Indian food cooking. Yes, love it. The aroma of those spices just get to me. Yes. And any Disney resort. So I did a video the other day where I showed some essential oils that I got that are scented for all the Disney resorts. And oh my goodness, every single Disney resort has a different smell to it. And they're very unique and very amazing. So that is my favorite smell. Okay. Then here are a couple of really fun ones. So, what do I think my last words will be? Lately, it's what I say the most. I love this dog. He does something every day that just makes me melt. He is a pain in my butt, but he is mine, and I love this dog. And I catch myself saying it all the time. I love this dog. I love this dog. Oh, he just growled at me. And that's probably the last word that I will ever say. I love this dog because I think I say it every night before I go to bed because he gets really sweet and he'll come snuggle with me. And I love this dog. That is, if I died in my sleep. Yeah. What would your last words be? Put it in the chat. What do you think your last words will be? All right. The next question is a whole topic of discussion in itself that we have actually had on the Zoom. So, toilet paper, over or under? Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Always, always, always over in my house, anyways. So tell me in the chat, over or under? Oh, that fell right off my pen. All right. The next one, pineapple on pizza. Yes or no? I think this has been in our Zoom once or twice too. And anybody who's been in the Zoom knows that I'm like, no, pineapple is not fruit. It does not belong on a pizza unless it's a tomato. So no, no, no. I will die on that hill. Bonjour. Hello. Just got here. Hello, Melanie. Melanie Bear. And her last words will be the F word or oh shit. Yes, oh shit probably is a really good one. Yes, yes, yes. Because it will be that thing that makes it be your last word, right? I totally can feel that one. I don't know why this glue dot is so sticky. I have tried everything to take some of the stick away, and it just is sticky. All right, so see, there we go. It is just sticking. So I use glue dots in my single placer, and I use some form of putty, usually alien putty, but it's been so wet and crazy here that the alien putty isn't really being nice to me. So I have set it aside for just a little while. I'll be back to it because it is my favorite. All right, another fun one. Who is your all-time celebrity crush? Yeah, I knew you'd say yes on the pineapple pink poodle diamond painting. So, who is your all-time celebrity crush? Now, Pink Poodle can probably figure this one out based on a TV show that we watched together. Well, we both watched. And in the long term, it would be Rob Lowe. He is hot. He has aged gracefully. And yeah, I wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers. No, I did not say that, y'all. I did not say that. Um, in the short term, like just over the last 5 years, it would be the old sheriff. He is no longer the sheriff. He ran for state senate in Arizona and didn't make it on the ticket, but he did give up his sheriff's seat. And that would be Mark Lamb. Oh my gosh, y'all. He is one good looking gentleman, and he is all about God, family, and guns. Yeah, that's my kind of guy. His wife is really, really, really cute. So yeah, that's not ever happening because, I'm married, he's married. He's got a really cute wife. Her name is Janelle. And yeah, they're in Arizona. Actually, they're in DC a lot. So maybe I'll run into them, not him. I'll run into them. But again, my introvertedness would probably make me go, Mike, look, there's Sheriff Lamb. And that's about as far as it would go. Because I just am not one to walk up to a stranger and speak. So, oh, Kevin Costner. Now that's another good one. Yeah. Oh, Melanie, your message was deleted by Streamlabs. No swearing. Oh, Melanie, it said, please refrain from sending long messages. Well, yes, you knew Rob was my favorite, right? Yeah, he's a little hottie patati. All right. Then, what do you think your last meal would be if you were on death row? Oh my gosh, like I don't know about being specific. It would be some kind of Indian dish or steak, baked potato, and broccoli. However, these days I don't eat much, so it'd probably be a chocolate shake. And by shake, I mean a protein shake. Yeah. Yeah. So, have you ever seen those um, shows where they talk about their last meal and they're very specific? They're like, I want fried chicken from, blah, blah, blah place. It can't be KFC or from your chef here. It has to be from blah, blah, blah. And I need a root beer from blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, no, just give me some Indian. Probably doesn't matter what, just some kind of. And then, you have to ask yourself, do I really want to die on a full stomach? Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that. But anyways, yeah, those are my favorites. So it would be one of those two. Melanie, going to the corner now. Okay, have you ever driven someone else's car without first getting permission? In other words, have you ever stolen a car? Oh my goodness. Have you ever stolen a car? So, the short answer to that is yes. The long answer to that was it was my stepmom's car. So I didn't even have a license. Oh, yeah, I took it several times and never got caught. But one day I was pushing it, getting it back in time for her to get off of work. And I quickly pulled into the parking spot and sideswiped a car beside me. Yeah, I got caught. Totally got caught. So needless to say, I didn't get my driver's license until I was married. Yeah. I was still not 18, but I got married 3 days after my 17th birthday. Yeah. So I was like 16 in days. Um, and so I had to have my then husband sign for me to get my driver's license. How crazy is that, right? Because I still wasn't 18, but I was emancipated due to being married. But somebody had to sign for it. So I had my permit for a lot of years. And so I had my permit when I took my stepmom's car without her knowledge. And yeah, I wrecked it. I didn't wreck it. I just sideswiped the car beside me and I took off, like parked the car and ran. And yeah, I'm sure the people whose car I hit were not too happy about it. So yeah. And do you believe it is possible to inflate a balloon when underwater? And my best answer to this is, oh my gosh, you guys, this would be really fun to try at the retreat. Because, there's a really nice pool at the retreat. It's indoor. And oh my gosh, I think we're going to have to try this at the retreat. And this would be a good time to plug the retreat. So July of 2025, so coming up here in just a few months, is the Southeast's very first diamond painting retreat. It is hosted by none other than me. There are a few spots left, I believe. The information I will put down below on where you can go to find information. Again, I have a Facebook page for the retreat. It is RVA, like Richmond, Virginia, RVA Sizzlin' Summer Diamond Painting Retreat on Facebook. Just be sure to answer a few little questions. Hey, Pink Poodle, will you put RVA Sizzlin' Summer Diamond Painting Retreat in the chat, please? And yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of fun. And if you are don't have somebody that likes to go retreating with you, join us for the Zoom because many of us on the Zoom, not all of us, but many of us on the Zoom are actually going to be in attendance at the retreat. So you can actually get to know some of the people, and then it'll be like a reunion when we get to the retreat. Yeah, I'm so very excited. And as I said earlier, one of the things I'm really good at is organization. So organizing this retreat has been so much fun, and it is going to be the best retreat ever. I'm biased, but that's okay. So yeah. Yes, yay, retreat, yay. Okay. And we are going to try to inflate a balloon underwater, y'all, because now I'm curious. I have no idea. That question came out of the blue yonder. I was like, what is this? So, yeah, that's going to be some fun. So, we will have balloons and we will have fun, food, fun, fellowship, and balloons. There we go. All right. And then, next question. If life was a video game, because we've all played video games. I am not a huge fan of video games, but I know how to answer this one. If life were a video game, what cheat code would you want to use most? And mine would be power up, because I'm just tired by 8 o'clock at night. So if I could just power up, or extra life. There we go. Extra life. Well, I guess I really already have extra life because I've used one already, so I have 8 left. But more life is always good, right? Always. Yes, a science experiment at the retreat. That will be fun. So I need to write that down so that I remember to get balloons. So I'm going to put balloons. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Can you blow up a balloon underwater? So disclaimer here, though, I am not responsible for anything that should happen to anyone while they're trying to blow up a balloon underwater. All right. Oops. Next question. Do you know how to fold a fitted sheet? Oh my gosh, do you know how to fold a fitted sheet? Yes, I know how to fold a fitted sheet. Do you know how to fold a fitted sheet? Let me know in the chat if you know how to fold a fitted sheet. There is a science to folding a fitted sheet. And if anybody wants me to show you, I can do that at the retreat too. No, not really. I'm not taking a sheet to the retreat. And hotels don't use fitted sheets. Did you know that? Hotels don't use fitted sheets. They use flat sheets and they just tuck them in. Probably because their maids can't fold a fitted sheet. Probably. I'm probably right. All right. So what time are we? Oh, I'm not going to get through all these. What music would you like to be played at your funeral? So at my funeral, it would be 70s or 80s, but there's no funeral going to be had for me at my request. So I guess none. There will be none played at my funeral because there won't be a funeral. I told my husband, well, I actually have an advance directive. So I am going to be cremated and he can do whatever he wants to do with my ashes. I really don't care because I'm not going to be there, y'all. I'm not going to be there. I am going to be walking the streets of gold, probably tap dancing my way because anxiety will be gone. I won't care. Anyways, there's that. Okay, we have a few more questions. Have you accidentally glued your hands together when doing a craft project? Haven't we all done that? Oh my gosh. You can fold one, but whose method, huh? and, and pink poodle, yes, but you still hate it. Yes, I hate folding sheets. I despise folding sheets, but I can do it. I can do it. All right, L is 19. All right, couple more questions. In all honesty, what are some of your guilty pleasures that you're willing to admit? Oh my goodness, do y'all have guilty pleasures? Um, yeah, I do. I have a bunch of them actually. And they're called the 90 Day Fiance franchise. All of them. Oh my gosh. I started a new series of Before the 90 Days that started Sunday night. Yeah. I am totally hooked on these crazy people who think that they're going to go across the world, not the country, across the world, and they face language barriers and just cultural differences, and oh my gosh, it's just hilarious, absolutely hilarious to me. It is my guilty pleasure. I love watching this kind of crap. I don't like the Married at First Sight though, because I think that's kind of stupid. Like, why would you, unless you were of Indian descent, and I mean Indian, where they choose your mate for you, because it's part of their culture. Um, yeah, no, that's just not for me. All right, and so would you rather be forced to wear shoes every second of your life or never be able to wear shoes again? So there's no middle here. It's one or the other. And I would have to say, oops, I missed one. I would rather be forced to wear shoes every second of the rest of my life because I had an accident when my daughter was 2 that injured my foot really bad. And so I wear shoes all the time now. I mean, they might be slippers, but I have something on my feet all the time, all the time. Okay, so those were all of the questions. So let me remind you that I have these amazing Life is an Adventure Shenanigans with the Burgs stickers. It's my logo on YouTube, and I am giving them away for free. All I ask is that you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. It's a 73-cent stamp on an envelope addressed to you, fold it, stick it in another envelope, send it to me, and I will send you this sticker for free. It is a professional sticker. It is water bottle safe, so sweat isn't going to hurt it. And yeah, I have lots of them, and I'd love to give them away if y'all would like to have them. So that is the sticker. Then I want to tell you about, so I'm a heart attack survivor, and I have been doing a heart walk every year since 2017. Maybe 2016 even, I'm not sure. Anyways, so this year I am fundraising for the American Heart Association, and I am going to run, walk 56 miles in February, halfway there. And I would love to have y'all sponsor me. You can give $1, you can give 50 cents, I don't care. But I would love to have you on board with me to do this, just to show your support. So I will put a link down in the description below to my fundraiser page. It is also a Facebook page, but it is a Facebook page that the American Heart Association created for me. So the big takeaways from this today are, let me finish by saying that I am working on right now my Ticket to Ride canvas for the Ticket to Ride 2025 event. I have my first whip. It is from Designer Dragons. That was Wendy from Diamonds and Stuff. I'm still working on it. That sucker is a huge one. And then I'm still working on my February event, the Heart Health Awareness. I'm working on my 5th canvas now. And if you want to join me, it's anything with a heart or anything that makes your heart happy. Just send me an email with your canvas so that I can include it in my final with final picture parade at the end of February. My email is shenaniganswiththeburgs at gmail.com. And then, so we want to remind you about the retreat in July. That information will be down below. The Facebook groups, Diamond Painting Around the World, and the RVA Sizzling Summer. Diamond Painting Around the World will be changing here shortly to be Diamond Painters instead of Diamond Painting, because I have been called out for having stolen somebody's title, and that isn't the case, but I'm going to change it to Diamond Painters Around the World. And then there is, of course, the retreat Facebook page, the RVA Sizzling Summer. That is the name of the retreat that will keep its name year over year. So this is the first annual. We have information for the second one already in the works. More information will come out about that in July. The weekly Zooms on Monday and Wednesday from 4 to 9, from 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until we say 9 o'clock, but sometimes it goes longer. And the stickers, y'all, the stickers. And then, of course, I will link below any of the YouTube channels that I have mentioned and any of the products and whatnot that I have talked about. So, oh my gosh, y'all, this has been so much fun. I'm enjoying doing these lives. I'm still trying to get the technology part down. I mean, I had it working fine at work today. I don't understand why when I got home with the same computer, it didn't work. I don't know. I will get it together one of these days and amaze you all. So until then, have a fab day, everybody. Have a fab day.